Start the recording on this first session now. Latest callers, if you'd like to state your name and where you're calling from, you can do so at this time.
Kansas City.
Welcome, Mr. Wasan. Anyone else like to state your name and where we're calling from before we get started? Okay.
Wayne Senior.
Welcome. That's Waikiki Wayne. Even though he's not in Waikiki, that's Christopher Williams gave him that name a few years back. How you doing tonight, Brother Wayne?
I'm doing fine. I'm not far from Waikiki, though. I can always go there.
Perfect. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started tonight, folks. And remember, this is Monetization 101. This information will be available to all of our upgraded members at the Developmental Rcoin USA Training.net page. And so it is a recording. So as you have people join, please make sure that their lines are muted so that we can keep the integrity of the call as professional as possible. I also like to welcome Mr. Justin Roberts to tonight's broadcast as I go ahead and mute out the line. And so once again, folks, what we're doing is we're moving into the monetization course. Tuesday night, we went over some very valuable information, and I hope that began to open your eyes to what you have available to you with these platforms in the form of monetization. Remember, sites like Facebook, Craigslist, Amazon, eBay, LinkedIn, Pinterest.
It's not working. They got their thing plugged up to right now. They can use that. You know, this unplugged out right. Oh, yeah. But the other thing, somebody.
Can you please mute out your lines when you come on the line? Please mute out your line.
I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all got that blessed over. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep hope alive. Keep
Conference muted.
Sorry about that, folks. And so as we move forward, what we have are multiple tools available to our partner base that allows them to monetize their connections just like all of the major social sites do. Any site online that asks for an email address and name is a site that is monetizing content. And so it's just like any other televised event, should I say. Because if you think about the Super Bowl, why do advertisers pay millions of dollars, the highest rates of the year, to advertise for those 30 seconds while the Super Bowl is going? Excuse me, while 30-second commercials while the Super Bowl is going on for those 3 hours. And it's because during those 3 hours, those advertisers know that there is a concentrated group of people. Millions and millions of people are looking at one place at one time. And so the content that is delivered to these millions and millions of people is very, very valuable. And that's why they're charged millions and millions of dollars for 30 seconds, 15 seconds of advertising time. And so what happens online is that when these sites acquire millions and millions of users, and a site like Facebook, for example, that has billions of users, advertisers want a dollar to advertise their products, businesses, and services to these potential clients. And what we have are tools that are available to our member base, our partner base, that allows us to do the same thing that these major online platforms are doing. And so tonight, we're going to cover one of the first tools. Well, we're going to finish covering the Max's tool, but we're also going to open up the GiveBox tool, which a lot of you have been downloading on your phone. And so I'm going to explain to you each
aspect of the app that you'll be able to monetize. And the reason why I'm doing this so everybody understands what's taking place, because as we move through this 6-week monetization course, it is not only designed for you to get the knowledge, it is also designed for you to begin making more money using this information that you're getting. That's the key. Not just getting the knowledge, but using the knowledge. And so as you're taking your notes and as you're learning more and more about the tools that you have available to you, all you have to do is begin to use the tools. Okay, thank you, Ms. Roberts. Let me see if we can get better connection. Hold on one moment. Okay, I think this will do it. I'll close out Maxis. I think that'll help with the voice. So my voice should become through clearer now, and that shouldn't sound like I'm underwater. But folks, also remember, if anytime that my voice is slowing down or if I sound like I'm underwater, I'm garbled, please mute out the conference line, mute out the webinar and dial in and listen in on the conference line. Thank you so much, Ms. Roberts. I went on ahead and closed out Maxis, so that gave me a little bit more speed. And thank you for letting me know. So this is a team atmosphere, folks. Those of you that are on the conference line, right now I have it muted, but if you have a question, go ahead and text me your question so I can get your question answered as we're moving through. Because the people on the webinar have a chat box, I can see their question. And so if you have a question as we're moving through, go ahead and send me over your question as well. And so let's go ahead and open up and go through some of the the GiveBucks information. And so those of you that are downloading the GiveBucks app, you go through the walkthrough process. It has a new process now where you're able to walk through and simply download the app onto your Android device. And let me add this information. When you get to the contacts page, when you're downloading the contacts, let me open it up so you can take a look. All right, so when you click on invite friends or send, what it's going to do is it's going to buffer. And after it buffers for about 30 seconds, if you tap on the screen, it should generate the screen. Now, remember, right now we can't invite friends using the invite tab at the top. We're still sending out the link. And once you send out the link, on the bottom right-hand side, you'll have these 3 little buttons. Those 3 little dots, right where it says log out, if you click on those 3 little dots, it will allow you to look at your profile and see your referral code. And so this is only a practice run. Everybody that's using the GiveBucks app right now, there's going to come a time where you'll have to uninstall this app, and we're actually going to go to the Apple and Android download sources, the Play stores, to be able to download the app. And at that point, you'll have your referring partner's referral code. So right now, we just have the pleasure of being able to base that, being the first ones to go into the stores. So let me go over these tabs. And so from top down, these are the ways you'll be able to monetize the GiveBucks app. The most important way is the very first tab. It says invite friends. This will allow you to invite any contacts that you have on your cell phone, or if you're synced to your pad and computer, any contact that you have internationally. You'll be able to invite them to the GiveBucks app, inviting them to your family, your network. And so this is instrumental. This is what our company president, Ken Jones, likes to call a land grab. Because those people that begin to grow a network and an organization in the GiveBucks community will be earning lucratively for decades to come. You see, every single person that you introduce to GiveBucks, as they use the app at all these stores I'm about to show you, they are in turn sharing in the GiveBucks community. And what that does is it generates GiveBucks, not only for the company, but for you as well. And so every time any one of your connections spend, and their connections spend, and their connections spend, you're earning GiveBucks. And those GiveBucks you'll be able to use at hundreds and thousands of retailers globally. The second tab allows you to upload money. You'll be able to connect your debit card and or credit card directly to the and your bank account so that you'll be able to upload money directly. Then when you click on the shop tab, you'll be able to enjoy the retailers that are available. And you're also able to send money person to person, peer to peer, with less than Western Union and or MoneyGram. And so this is another monetization tool because you'll be able to tap into a multi-billion-dollar money transfer industry by being a sharing member in the GiveBucks community. Once again, I'll say this and I always do. Those that learn how to share information are those that begin to make the most money within the community. It's all about sharing information. And so one of the proprietary aspects of the GiveBucks app that we love is the giving. You're able to give to a variety of charities. Let me go to that directly. There we go. By being a member in the GiveBucks app, no less than 1% of every transaction will be going to a charity of your choice. Now, it can be 1%, 3%, 5%, 25%, 50%, 75%, whatever you choose can go to the charity of your choice. This will make our community the largest organization of givers worldwide because it will become unconscious, the giving that's taking place. And the other special part about it is that we get to introduce the nonprofits, the charities that we know, love, and trust into the GiveBucks charitable organization community. And so organizations that have a nonprofit status, boys clubs, animal shelters here. For those of you on the webinar, you see you have American Heart Association, Cancer Society, Ronald McDonald House, Red Cross, Women's and Children's Shelter, World Vision, AARP. I mean, and this is just the A's. The list goes on. That's only a few A's. And so you're able to choose your nonprofit of choice. And if your nonprofit of choice isn't in there, you can introduce them to the GiveBucks app and show them how beneficial it can be to their organization. And so this is something that we're excited about because a lot of our partner base came into our community because of our plans to be givers and give back to communities in major ways. And so this GiveBucks app allows us to tap into international philanthropy on an entirely new level. And so this is going to be a revolutionary tool that we have available with that GiveBucks app, folks, just in the giving aspect of everything that we're doing. So also, when you tap into the shops, you're able to walk into places like Staples, the Container Store, Chili's, Maggiano's on the border, JCPenney, Ultra Beauty, IHOP, Gap, Banana Republic, Old Navy, AMC, Belk Theaters, Regal Cinemas, Bed Bath Beyond, Cabela's, Bass Pro Shops, Red Robin Gourmet Burgers and Brews, Spa Finder, Papa John's. I'd like to say congratulations to Craig Doman, Coach Doman in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. He went and used the GiveBucks app today and got some Papa John's. So congratulations. Another beta test successful. Cracker Barrel, Lowe's, BJ's, Restaurant and Brew House, Outback, Disneyland. The list goes on and on, folks. We have even more that have been introduced. And so when you walk into one of these retailers and you have the GiveBucks app and you have a balance available, you can literally pay yourself, monetize that shopping transaction. Because all of the money that's coming through the GiveBucks app, you're sharing it, you're taking a cut. And so rather than spend cash on your credit card, run it through the GiveBucks app, and now you're earning from that transaction rather than just giving. Now you're monetizing your shopping, folks. This is how revolutionary the GiveBucks app is in multiple areas. And so all you do is enter in the exact amount, print this barcode to the cashier. They can either scan it or enter in the PIN code, and you receive a receipt for your transaction. Let me go to one of the receipts. And when you do your beta testing, we ask that you document it. And you're going to want to for your future trophy case. So this is a sample for those of you that are on the webinar. This is a sample of the example that we look. I went to Lowe's and picked up a filter. I forget what else that was in the bag, but I also picked up a plant, one of my favorite style plants. And so because I have another phone, I actually took a picture of the barcode, the receipt, and the items. But if you don't have another phone, if you only have one phone, what you can simply do is you take a screenshot of the barcode when you present it to the cashier, take a screenshot of it. And then when you have your product services, you can open up that picture and use the picture just like a live picture that I took right here. So you want to document your beta testing with the GiveBucks app because remember, this is really like a land grab. You are pioneers in a brand new app, a brand new industry, fintech. Fintech is the app world that transfers money, apps that allow you to transfer money. So this app is revolutionary. And in one moment, I'll open up the executive summary. Everybody, all of the leaders have the executive summary. So if you don't have the executive summary, send me an email, and I'll send you out the GiveBucks email that I put together for the team. So here's a picture of the Domino's transaction. And so let me give you another monetization tip. Remember on the Maxis site, I didn't tell y'all, we'll go over that on tonight, the second half of tonight's call. On the Maxis site, it actually has discounts and savings on everything you can think of. And Papa John's is one of those discounts and savings. And so I clicked in on the Papa John's through the Maxis benefits portal, and you could get 2 medium pizzas for $5.99 each. And so what I did is I used the Maxis discount, and I went as a carryout instead of delivery. And so because I did it as a carryout, I was able to use the GiveBucks app as my payment source, as my mode of payment. And so literally, I monetized 2 times on this one transaction. I monetized using the GiveBucks app, and I also monetized using the Maxis app. Because the discounts and savings that you use through the Maxis app also goes into profit sharing with the upgraded member base. And so I'm a professional monetizer, folks. I've been doing it for over 5 years. I've learned how to monetize and earn off of all of my online transactions, including social media. Monetize my social media account. And so this is what this training is all about. And so what I'm doing once again is presenting you with the tools that you can begin using as you continue to get this information on monetization. So let me make sure I went over all of the picture content. So here's Bed Bath & Beyond. I didn't actually do this one. I think Ken Jones did this one, our company president. Same thing. A picture of the barcode screen, Bed Bath & Beyond receipt, and the merchandise. Here's another one from Panda Express. Same thing. Food, receipt, barcode. So this is, once again, something that's going to be good for your memory bank to be able to go back and say, hey, I was one of the beta testers with GiveBucks. Also, we're about to put together a short video campaign. And so for all of you that have downloaded the GiveBucks app, we're going to have 2 short little videos, 3 seconds and 5 seconds. The first one is going to be you holding up the GiveBucks app with somebody recording you saying, do you give bucks? Those 3 words. Do you give bucks? All you're going to do is have the app on the phone. That simple question. Do you give bucks? The next one is going to be 5 seconds. And it's going to be, my name is Coach B, and I give bucks. Those 2 simple, short videos, and we're going to compile those videos because they'll be on commercials that the company will be putting out. But we're also going to share those videos via our social media accounts and begin to grow a social media viral movement with the hashtag #DoYouGiveBucks. That's going to be our hashtag with that video campaign. Do you give bucks? Typing that in now so everybody can remember. And I'll actually do mine tonight. Well, the next 24 hours I'll do mine and post it on social media. So we're going to start that campaign now. Do you give bucks? Hashtag do you give bucks? So remember, folks, you guys are all the pioneers. You're planting the seed. Those that were in the room for Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg invited 12 people into the room to take part in Facebook. When the meeting was over, only 2 people were left. Zuckerberg brothers plus Mark Zuckerberg. I mean, the Winklevoss brothers, twins, plus Mark Zuckerberg. So literally 3 people left out of 13. And so right now, Facebook is the largest monetization tool on the planet. And what we're doing is allowing you to get the information, to get the knowledge, and begin monetizing. Because any and everybody on the planet can do it. And I've been doing it for years. So also on the email that I sent out, you have the corporate documents that were filed by the Nevada Secretary of State. And so this is anybody that wants to see the legitimacy of the company, make sure that it's legal. This is all of the information, and it even shows the stock share count. So GiveBucks is entering with 300 million shares of stock, 20 million becoming available right now today. So we already have people getting our stock. The stock price at 50 cents a share just ended on the 15th. And so we had, I think, I know we had people from our community that spent over $40,000 getting stock. So that stock is now available at $1 a share, and it's for larger invest $10,000 plus. So all of this information is available at nevadasecretaryofstate.gov. So the name of the company, once again, GiveBucks Global Partners Inc. And so we have the information call with Ken Jones. And let's open up the executive summary, the last 10 minutes of this first session. And so once again, all of the leaders should have this executive summary. It states exactly what the purpose of the GiveBucks app is and its benefits to users globally. And so we have the executive outlook. And this document here allows us to raise millions of dollars in capital to help in the success of the GiveBucks app. So let me read over the market opportunity. The market opportunity for the GiveBucks app is the U.S. market, food, entertainment, and retail. High-level discussions from keynote speakers at the recent Money 2020 show in Las Vegas, Nevada 2018 revealed the payments industry is currently trying to do the following: eliminate paper cash, eliminate antiquated checks, move plastic, debit, and credit cards into digital platforms or otherwise mobile wallets. According to MarketSearchFuture.com, the global mobile wallet market is expected to grow at CAGR of 40% and is estimated to reach a market size of $5 billion by the end of 2022. GiveBucks' goal is to become the mobile wallet of choice to consumers. The mobile application has been designed to store, send, receive, and donate funds. We donate and make real-time purchases at top retail brands, restaurants, and other venues. The best benefit because they are empowered with data-rich marketing tools to reach and retain customers and their mobile devices. Economics, convenience, and security are driving factors. Mobile payments have been around for years. However, there has not been massive adoption due to various challenges, mainly the lack of incentivized motive to motivate customers to pull out their phones to make a purchase at the point of sale. Whereas other countries like China, Hong Kong, and a few others have acquired a massive adoption of mobile payments via WeChat, app Alipay, and the U.S. has been slowing to do the same. And so literally, if you pull up Japan right now and China, folks, they're making and conducting all of their transactions using their cell phone. They literally use Apple Pay and Google Pay for all of their transactions. And so here in the United States, we're lagging behind in so many different ways because our financial systems are all centralized and tightly governed. And so that's why cryptocurrency is the last, United States is the last country to adopt it majorly. There's an article that just came out last week. Russia plans on buying billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin just because the United States is trying to do all kind of financial things all over the world. And Bitcoin is something that they can't control. Imagine that. Something that they can't control. So they have that much influence globally on financial transactions. And so GiveBucks app literally can be a solution to solve the monetary problem. We have created an ability for users to begin to use their mobile phone as a real mobile wallet, such as PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and others that requires users to connect their debit card and or bank account in order to use the money they receive from their friends, family, and other users. With the GiveBucks app, the recipient can use the funds instantly by paying with their mobile phone at thousands of locations. The best part of all is that the GiveBucks rewards all users for using the app. every time they make a purchase, and every time their friends or friends make a purchase, even a stranger makes a purchase with the GiveBucks mobile wallet, they earn rewards. These rewards are redeemed for cash to pay participating retail stores, restaurants, cinemas, entertainment venues, and more. Giving is universal, and the GiveBuck app wants to recognize and reward both the person giving and the person receiving with a full circle of rewards and or benefits. GiveBucks offers just that, a fulfilling experience along with exclusive offers, rewards, recognition, and cash back to its users, just as it should be. Unlike other mobile wallets, GiveBucks has pioneered an innovative business model that rewards its members for helping to grow the GiveBucks network. It's our way of giving back to the community. GiveBucks allows users to contribute to a charity, a worthy cause of their choice, and a wide range of world charities: United Way, American Red Cross, Homes for Habitat, American Cancer Society, St. Jude's Children's Hospital, SPCA, and more. Encourage giving and recommendations. A trending top 10 list of charities will be generated and displayed on the mobile wallet based on the ongoing contributions of GiveBucks users. Free versions of the app will also allow users to nominate and recommend and donate a percentage of their GiveBucks rewards to local charities, fundraisers, school booster clubs, and other organizations. All donations will be automatically sent to the receptive organizations at periodic intervals, leaving the balance of rewards in the user's account. And so finally, folks, our market for the GiveBucks app is monetized. It's anyone with a smartphone. Imagine that. You see, smartphones are reinventing the advertising industry, and GiveBucks, with its avant-garde marketing features, will be offering retail brands the power of collective intelligence. GiveBucks will be able to identify our use cases as well as patterns and inclinations of an entire market in real time. We strongly believe that this unique advertising will result in more effective, measurable, quantifiable results for retailers to participate. And so, folks, we have our hands on a revolutionary tool that has projected financials of $1 million of expenses operating costs the first year, $5.6 million operating income the second year, and up to $21 million plus going into year 3. And I consider all of these projections, folks, to be extremely conservative. Simply because when you look at the assumptions, total sales is based on an average of $25 in purchases per month. 25 bucks. I think the average would be more around 100. And so the initial month, one, growth is 10 users. So we already have 10 users plus doing beta testing. So I'm trying to get about 50 as we speak. So we're already past that. The average industry growth monthly is approximately 200%. And so that's industry-wide. But we already have a community of approaching 1,500 people on our Artcoin USATrading.biz page. And so that's the framework, that's the ground right there. All we have to do is not recreate the reel, just do what we've already done. Communicate with the same people to download the app because we have a tool that's working. The target goal is 1.8 million users in the first year. And this is based on present economic and technology industry twins. Including an economic downturn, growth will continue through 5 years and then stabilize. Imagine you being able to grow